Good morning to all. Welcome to video lecture. A course material on CE 3003 prefabricated structures. Presented by R. Rajiv Gandhi, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. This is Unit 4, Joints and Connection in Structural Member. Let me discuss about types of structural connections. Joints for different structural connection. Joining of column to footing, joining of column to beam on top of column, joining of column to beam at an intermediate function, lengthening of column, joining of beams, forming of joints of arch structure, joining of joints of post tension structure, joining of precast to monolithic reinforced concrete structure. The first one, joining of column to footing. This joints usually rigid but also can be hinged. A rigid joint can be made by placing the column into a galaxy of the footing or by using a welded joint. The three variants of this method can be used for smaller for average for large footing. The depth of the X is dimensional according to the long or side length of column. The depth of the galaxy should be equal to 12.5% of the length of the column. Joining of column to beam at intermediate junction. One method of forming a hinge-like joint consists either or placing two beam on a smaller cantilever protracting frame, the column or of putting into the bottom of an adequate shape opening left out the column shaft. Lengthening of columns. Columns are usually lengthened at floor levels and intermediate lengthening should be avoided if possible. The lengthening of column can be executed similarly to the joint with footing. Accordingly, the upper columns rest on the lower ones by a tongue-like extension. The steel bars of the main reinforcement are joined by overlapping loop steel bar welding. Joints of beams. A function of beams can be affected either by overlapping the protracting steel bar or by welding them together. Forming a function of arch structure. Precast arches are usually produced and assembled in the form of three hinge structures. When the constant load has already been applied, the center joint is frequently eliminated. Design of joints for the post-tension structure. Post-tension structure can generally be joined for more simple than the usual reinforced concrete structure. By using post-tensioning, it can be ensured that in the entire structure. Next one, joining of precast to monolithic reinforced concrete structure. It frequently occurs that the monolithic beam has been joined to a precast column. In this case, the function can be established in the same way as already been described in the previous paragraph and joining, namely by placing the end of the beam either one of a cantilever protracting from the column or into an opening from the column shaft. Thank you.